Hello, this is Caroline.
Hello, most welcome. Thank you for tuning in. This is Erakali Abunyoro. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, Abanyoro na Abanyoro Kati, na friends of Bunyoro. Thank you for tuning in. This is Erakali Abunyoro on the diaspora, and it is Caroline Ajuna Kibuka Atenyi, and Erakali Abunyoro is sponsored or supported by Bunyoro Kitara Development Association and Rise Up Community Inclusion. And ninyenda kubaijukia mukake nti this show will be in two languages, that is Runyoro and English. Runyoro is the language spoken by the people from Bunyoro, and Bunyoro is found in the western part of Uganda. Munyuma no kubajukia mwaho. I just want to wish all mothers and ladies out there a very happy Mothering Sunday, as we call it here in the UK. I know some of you have already celebrated it during the week, but for us today is the day that we celebrate our mothers, our aunties, our grandmas, and everybody. So happy Mothering Sunday to all of you. Ninyenda also after that, also ninyenda kuijuka abo bona, send my sincere condolences to all those who have lost their beloved ones, and may the souls of the departed rest in peace. And with those few messages, I want to welcome you again, Hairakali Abunyoro in the diaspora, the voice of Bunyoro in the diaspora. Hati, without wasting a lot of time, I just want to remind you today about our show. And today the topic is marriage in Bunyoro, Kitara Kingdom. Today our amazing guest, special guest, will be giving us a summary of the previous talks she has done, or discussions she has done with us here on the show, so that we can remind ourselves, because it's been too long since she was last here talking about marriage. So we thought it would be a good idea for her to return and give us a summary. Na hawekyo special guest waitu naija kuba na tuha summary about marriage in Bunyoro Kitara Kingdom. Kandi ninyenda welcoming. I want to invite this amazing guest who is here today to come, and then I'll tell you more about her, but she will be on air with us. Omugenyi Waitono is a very special person, and I'm very privileged to be hosting her on this special day of Mothering Sunday. Hawokuba, she's a very special person, and you soon know Hawaki Ali, very special to be, and for me to have had an opportunity to host her on such an amazing day. Ninyenda welcoming omukaikuru wange Atenyi asobole kuija ha show ayibazeho abagambire who she is. Probably if she wants, she can tell you what she does here in the UK. And after that, after she's given you an introduction of who she is and she's told you all about herself, all you know that all I want to say to you, she's Omkaikuru Wange, and I'm very privileged to be hosting her today on this Mothering Day. Atenyi webale muno kumpa ekitinisa ne kuikiriza kuija kuba hamna nyowe hankiro kino ha Voice of Bunyoro in the diaspora, hakiro kino ekiamani ekitwijuka ba mothers baitu, abakazi na abaloko out there for all the amazing work they do in this world. Webale muno kuikiriza no kutwe ekitinisa, na haweki ontaka kumara obwire ninyenda kusaba obeyo bugambo buke obwokugambira aba viewers baitu, then basobole kumanya, and then we'll continue with the show. Otomunatenyi.
Webala Tenyi mwana. Ayobokutuliriza Happy Mother's Day. Abanyoro n'abanyokati ebyaitu enganjaniza yaitu n'abibenekago ebyaitu baitu nyowe nabibatangira kuija kuba nimutulirize kiro kino. Nyoma neta Alisa Gonza kyokka balifeta mukujja kulwaho Mary Gonza Wakagobya Muhamba Kasonga Kisabagwa amuna Jodina Mubitoti kana nyomba Mukiara Muhamba kati Zarwa Kisabagwa nko kumuhulire Bugaliya kandi Sibya Mongi Akasozi Muhamba Msahonda taha ona bata sitting tenants. Hati ninyongera kubatangira mwibara lya Yesu kandi Mukama akampa okukora nkora mu gavumenti eya hagati. Obuweereza bwange ninkira kukora kuyimukia enyikala y'abantu hamu n'okulora nti obwomezi bwabo na byona enyikala yabo eri kurungi. Mukama asa ati ng'okumuhuliira kiro kino nja kuba nikora akasamale kaitu ombigambo bike twababaire tuliyo abandi kalandi bankabuza nibangamba baitu kino kakyetegereze kiasoka n'abandi okuba ningenda sana hapate yabirunde eyo banza bibeyabiri kandi bagaruka kukabuza nyabaire mbalizohoire soni twasalamu twagamba omulingo gutwikaire talina mpewo habwakasunu katugabukemu tukolesa mare y'obuswezi omungeso zaitu eza Bunyoro kandi ngoza kwijukiraho nko kumwikare ni muhura baza abantu abandi nibagamba nti Bunyoro erimu amahanga maingi rundi abantu abakugumbishwe kabingi rundi na Bunyoro nayonka erimu emitwalizo nyingi ojja kusanga abantu abakuruga hoima bainako kubetwara abakuruga Masindi abakuruga nanka buganyo kubangaizi rundi n'abantu baita abamu abakuruga nkabugungu ebikugenda kubaza tibikumalayo engeso zote za Bunyoro kyonka njagenda njabulaho mainly ni kusa muno habakalira rundi n'Abasindi n'abantu abamu okumulabirora engeso tulina Bunyoro. We are very rich with our culture. Buli omu balina emitwalizo kandi hate emitwalizo enu eizemu abakristaayo ate n'abakristaayo nabo balina kabateireho akaabu omulingo ogubakutwala emirwa ey'obuswezi etali omuswezi waitu bwenyini nahabwekyo bingenda kubaza abaana bamu balaga kandi twekora tutyo bakatakora tuti abo mutakunganira baitu at least ebikuba nibazaho nibyebyo ebikukulu ebyamanywaga ebyakobwaga ira okira mugaya alimbuga
muno kuha aka brief background ako n'okwebazaho kugambira abantu oli muhamba kati oluga hakasozi oli mzara ya Kasunga baitu ni musibuka hakasozi Kyamongi kandi abahamba bonka niba baba hakasozi ako hati at the moment your internet is not really good, so tugenda kuba ntulete ekizina habu abantu baitu basobole kuwulirizamu ekizina hanyuma introduction enu, then hanyuma niturora about your internet, how whether it can come back. Mutyo muto Abanyoro n'Abanyoro Kati and friends of Bunyoro, let's go out for a song, an amazing song, and then we will return immediately after the song. Mutyo muno mwebale kutuninga ini haraka lya Bunyoro in the diaspora.
Wayero Bunyamahunde, Wayero Bunyamahunde, Wayero Bunyamahunde, Twa kule Twaiga. Kwatire ndongo yange, kwatire ndongo yange, kwatire ndongo yange, Twa kule Twaiga. Owengo mobya mirota, Owengomo bya mirota twatwa kuleta utaika undaira. Owengaro bya mirota, owengaro bya mirota, owengaro bya mirota twatwa kuleta utaika undaira. Baisiki mchweka chweke, baisiki mchweka chweke, abaisiki mchweka chweke, twatwa kuleta utaika undaira. Kwatire kinyege kyange, kwatire kinyege kyange, kwatire kinyege kyange, twatwa kuleta utaika undaira. Sekeranga mena iwe kijumba we. Wole botanse kire kijumbe ngambo yangoli jiva boli nywe. Chali sembera hayi kijumba nkwati hamata kwadi kijumba we. Oli chana kirungi kijumba noya kankenye nyuzi kijumba we. Muliko mwitaliana kaliko rugota. Muliko mwitaliana kaliko rugota. Kashi ya wogiriyeho ginyweho banywani bawo bayeho banyweho. Tweka mutahyo yemire mutahe wango boli folyeho. Sente zawo ziriyeho zinyweho banywani bawe bayeho banyweho. Muliko mwitaliana kaliko rugota. Muliko mwitaliana kaliko rugota. Ndore byabatobenda. Sentobo ziri mpwaho nditunda rugabire yange. Abakyara bakanyanga sente zawe nezo ntaito. Ndore byange ngenge. Ndore byabatobenda.
Hello, you're welcome back. That is Akazina Kakaterwa, Lawrence Kalanzi, and all copyright is reserved to Lawrence Kalanzi. This is not our music here at Voice of Bunyoro, but it belongs to Lawrence Kalanzi. We are just using the music. Webaleyo atenyi, nkobumbaire ningamba internet abantu abanti bakulira introduction yawe about obuzaale bwawe nambere oruga just in a brief way. Can you please tell our viewers again your obuzarwa bwawe, your heritage, so that people come to know you more than they know you now on the screen? Otyo munateni.
Ngi. Hati mukumpuru.
Ego.
Okay. Enewe kambe yanjula murundi ogundi. Nyowe banza ibali yange ninyowe alisatugonza tenyi omuhamba katakuwera owamasipa gobi atenyi omuhamba nakyo lina lupagobi amoti omuhamba kati omubito kasoe akafoka omuhamba kati. That's why I'm making that mistake. Omubito katayiruka omwijuru w'abasambo n'abachwezi mwijuru nyabiri w'ababongo abaranzi hamu n'ababobi ensibiko akasozi kyamungi yongameki arumirwengekyo ngandegetyamonga kabahamba kati abana batahaho bataha sitting tenants enzarwe yakasunga kisabagwa kyabigambire Bugari ya district oyo site ni yes Bugari.
Kale hatiwe bale muno kutugambira obuzarwa bwawe, but still your internet is really poor. Baitu titwine kiokoraho habwokuba kiriyosai kurungi baitu internet I think is on the problem is from at your end. Hati tukwendo tutandike tugambira about marriage in Bunyoro Kitara. Introduction yawe nko wagitandikire tutandikira aho.
Okay. Hati nkabasobora buli nkomasobora nagakamba nyabalize. Kionka mwija kunganyira tibiri mu bantu bona niye mitwalizo. Nyabalekana pa okulisha obunyenda obugando brokole nabo bayinamu kwabo mulingo bateide omuyaka omuswezi bwanyo. Hati omukuru gaida naida obuswezi kyali ekintu ekikwezebwa no ezebwa nikiezebwa Ruhanga obo Ruhanga nagamba nti omulike right of foot and Kigali. Marriage is described as a holy covenant before God. Marriage is a covenant of binding promise between man and woman. Marriage is a sincere declaration between a wife and a husband that they should believe in each other every day, and every day they should be friends. Nuko tutyo naitwe mungeso yetu ya Bunyoro obuswezi kintu kyekitinisa muno. Baitu banga unfortunately abantu bayiraliikiriraga muno nga tulina obuswezi kyonka n'olwaki obuswezi kye kintu ekitwala obwire, kye kintu ekyetaaga okwetekaniza, kye kintu ekyetaaga okwetumiikiriza, kandi obundi n'obundi ekireeta amasu abantu bombi, omuntu akuswerwa n'akuswera. Nikyo obundi abantu batulaga kintu ekintu ekikutinisa. Hati nabu nkarora nganda Bunyoro tugire nganda zaitu omulire nyoni yetu omwabati enganda tulina nyingi. Hati Bunyoro batangiraga kuswera omunganda isiki amaka abago baguliriza muno mukukira muno omunganda omuntu ogwo oluganda lwe nuwooha oba kibagendeera abaana bataswerangana lundi abantu bataswera banyina baabo lundi abaise baabo hate omulekyo hakaba hamu bakusobola nti oluviro omuluganda bumulwo abo tibatandikwa butaswerangana obwo nibagendeera ngaitwa abahuulako ekigambo kimu mukito omunju balina kutulukya ebyabo balina kutulukya amaiso gaabo obulungi balina kutulukya emiruwa yaabo omubairu nkokuba beetaga baitu ebyo byonna bigenzere nibihindukaho kyonka abooluganda olwakito bayikirizibwaga kuswerangana olundi kuswerangana ate nagabanyalura abantu abatandibwa kuswera omumirwa yaite ya Bunyoro nyakora osengeje kyonka nyabagamba mugende muserulirize nainywe baitukira muno omusajja taswera omukazi nina enkulu kandi omukazi taswera omukazi akwetebwa nyina enkulu ndiise enkulu omukazi waise enkulu iba nina enkulu ebyo bolesere amaano kuswera abantu abo nyina ento olundi nyina lumi omukazi waise ento ibaise enkati omukazi wa nyina lumi iba nento munyanya ise Zaara mugenzi waise Zaara nyina ise mukaise iba nyina muhara wa mutabani we muhara w'omukazi we biro bino abantu obundi tebafaayo akasamwana tali wange baitu ebunyoro tutandibwa olundi mutabani waiba omukazi nokuswera omutabani walo muramu we muhara w'omukazi we mutabani waiba muhara wa mutabani we lundi owa omuhara we mujukulu wa muhara we muhara w'omuhara wa mutabani we lundi wa muhara we omukazi w'omujukulu we lundi ya mujukulu we ebintu ebyo abaliro bagendera muno ebintu ebyo mbagambira alengana nikyo bakutangira nokuswera abantu baana bamu tobaswera otyo lundi tobaswerwamu lundi tobaswerwa so aho nimo Abanyoro baganda nti obuntu tugira obuntu kandi okuswera kulimu ebintu bingi abokuba ebyonna ina
otakagenzere hara ateni otakagenzere hara mbayinisaba omubufunze in a brief otugambire ebintu ebyo mu rujungu who are people are not meant to marry in English abokuba bibalizo mu Runyoro baitwa roho abaana baitu the youth eminyeto ya Bunyoro Kitara etakwetegereza ebigambo binu abokuba even my own siblings obogamba munyanyoko niba kugamba munyanyoko kikumanyisaki. So if you could summarize the list of who we are not supposed to be marrying or get married to, so that the kids or the youth eminyeto yaitu bisore kubimanya omurujungu no murunyoro, that would be a great thing for us.
Well, I will start with, like I said, in Bunyoro we have clans, yeah, and these clans, it is the job of the parents to tell their children which clan they belong to. Because why in Bunyoro they do that, or why you have to know your clan, it's because they don't want you to marry someone, your clansman, or for a lady to be married by a clansman. Yeah, so that is Enganda. Clans, they are very important. When people are going to get married, in Bunyoro we look at that. Then I say there are some people, it's a myth to marry those people. Mainly, the man is not supposed to marry the grandma or the grandfather. Yeah. Also, the woman, the same. You're not supposed to marry your grandma or your grandpa. And then you're not supposed to marry your aunt, both sides. When I say Senkati, that is your paternal aunties. They are real brothers, blood brothers to your father, or they are cousins of your father. You're not supposed to marry them. And also, likewise, the woman is not supposed to marry the cousins from both sides, from the father and from the mother. That's why it is good always to take children to mingle with each other and they know each other. It is not like I have said here cousins. I've been talking about in my as I proceeded in my talks, I was talking of how we have come up with this English version of auntie and the uncles. I'm not talking of these uncles of this generation, whereby you meet near an elder and you call me an aunt. You meet a man, you call an aunt. But this is a blood aunt. We are talking of a blood aunt. Yeah, and blood cousins. And the same thing, you're not supposed to marry your uncle, both sides, mom's side and daddy's side. You're not supposed to marry the wife of your uncle or the husband of your aunt. You're not supposed to marry the sister of your father-in-law and mother-in-law, or you're not supposed to marry the brother of your father-in-law or mother-in-law. You're not supposed to marry the mother of your dad. You're not supposed to marry, because some people get to marry when it happens in second marriages or third marriages or 10 marriages, 10th marriage. That means if you are marrying, you're not supposed to marry a daughter of your husband. And likewise, you are not supposed to marry a daughter of your wife. And you are not even supposed to marry your brother-in-law or sister-in-law, both sides, maternal and paternal. Yeah. And you are not supposed to marry the grandchild of your daughter or your son. And you're not supposed to marry the wife of your granddaughter or grandma. And you're not supposed to marry also the wife, that is if second wife or third or whatever. You're not supposed to marry the wife of the son of your daughter, likewise the son of your son. It's a long list. I think I promised you I'm going to publish it. Maybe all those will be coming.
So can we talk about okuligira n'okujumbira, because we are having only 1 hour and I don't think you'll be able to summarize, and yet people want to actually know where you stopped. So we need to go fast so that you get to the end, so that when you return, you're able to start with your new topic. So katubaze hakuligira no kujumbira in Bunyoro Kitara, what does that mean? Just in a brief way.
Okuligira is looking for... Okuligira is a courting, yeah, or engagement. Omulunyoro tugamba okuligira na courting. Abantu bakagenda bagamba that is the marriage circle. Marriage circle, I want to highlight it that really chasing is not allowed. It's very bad. And you can see Ujumira, which is very good. The man is on his knees. But in Kinyoro way, okuligira eyabulibwa kyali kintu ky'abazaire. Abazaire nibo basimanga ate omukeebi walimu omwana kusire, abazaire bwali mulimu gwakukola nti balengereho ku machinga abaana, and they get to know each other. Yeah. So, even if you are getting on your knee, in Bunyoro, that is a modern way. In Bunyoro, we didn't have that. It was through the parents. Yeah, that is okuligira n'okujumbira n'ondi okujumbirwa. Yeah. Kandi nko abantu abakulu n'okira bakiraga omugambo gy'okuligira muno. Abantu abakulu bakiraga bamanyire eka ey'okusweramu, lundi ey'okuswerwamu. Nkogamba kira muno nibegenderera hangeso ez'omukeegyo nabwekyo nikyabanyoro omurabu n'abaliranwa banyu lundi mubatomaga abantu engeso kintu kikulu. In fact abaana boti balyesweraga batwalulaga ekeegyo gye twazeera kandi balwala n'obubulizi obulomba zaire then how obukozi nekintu ekindi ekyaluma kubanira okugakara tulina kweyongeraho oluzaalo. Abantu abo bazaala bunti bazaala then obwomezi okuwangaala, their health, their longevity, do they die bwangu bwangu or bayitako okufa bafa mu myaka y'obukulu. Kati kandi bino byenzenfu batandikuyongerayo Bunyoro ekwetaagaga kusweza abaana ba Burundi n'okuswerwa omuntu asomere kandi omuntu w'eddiini. Ate ebyo ndye byabaga emisinga eyasigikirwagawo kolaki kugenda kusikiriza omwana omwojo kwetungira amaka n'omwisi kwetungira amaka. Kyonka yakyesinga ebyo nabyo byabaganya kubazaho briefly ekyo ekintu ky'okuyirukya omwisi kimulole nikireta
obwire bugenda kutukwata mbaini nsaba o summarizing ebintu bino kuligira okujumbira tubibazeho tubimale ogende leke kubigarukamu ojja kuhandika akatabu abantu bakaseere tukateeka website ya Bunyoro Kitara Development Association tukateeka website ya Voice Media UK abantu bakagule. Kyonka nkusaba olabe mu bwangu ebintu bino byona nkakananga kanuka kakutuolekya kasamare tubaza kujumbira tusobole genda introduction tubaze ebintu habwangu kwa tuina only 1 hour onganyire kuirukya baitu niko tuli
goleba muboine hato mukujumbirwa omu abamugo omusajja omutandika okujumbira kuno abamugo omusajja bayetaga katyalume. Katyalume obwo byamalaga obundi bweyagenda mu maiso baito obundi hayongeraga kujja omukwenda nasobola abantu ng'okubagondeza kutunga amaka ago ng'okubaboina mu mwisiki ebyo byawaga omwisiki abazaire basire batwaga ekiyetebwa omukaaga. Ya ate omukaaga ogwo abandi bagendaga biro binene bakusobya omukaaga ogwo kire kintu ekitakira kusooka Katera Rumogo Yaragana Batan Bagana Mutuera Nubundi Hagakage Mirundi Nuom Katera Rumenum Wenda. Then I'm not starting quick and Basam Waga Hatobo Omuisiki Nibatanga Kumutekaniza Umukaga Gumbaka Kubamu Kinte Kazo Kanugumba By the Pinda Yagenda Roga Abamuzi Abamugente Abamugente Yamaraka Vita Hidena Abamuga Nekwato Neku Nobundi Abamuga Nebikuta Umbole Nabasaide Umukia Mongoro Bagina Amagita Vitu ebyo mbibahayega abantu mwapaini mubibaragira so nibye ebintu byasaba kabintu byaleka bino bihabaire mu enkwanzi nkebyo namagita akakanda kokurora yembe yabamugo yalijwire mu ebintu ebyobuhowo ekwanzi okumanyire bunyoro mpaka kwanzi kange enkwanzi kiba kintu kikuno ezo kizabura mugombinte kusabwa tihabura mugamarwa tihabura mugente tihabura mugembuzi dipani bantu nebitu keneja ebyo byahwaga Katera Rume yagaruka yoga okuleta ebintu kuleta ebintu nko bisemerirwe sorry. Hanyuma yokuchwera then batekanizaga omwisiki omwisiki oba mutekanizaga bamazire kusasula omukaga gukozereki omwisiki omuti yaturukaga enju eira nkubakoraga babaga balina mogya babaga balina kumukirumbira nuko ateka agende nanyirira ebyo byahwaga abaga nyenda kubaza kintu kuyukira kino mutasera kino solo bayirege nimbagamba mukuyirukiraho obundi abantu bayendingaga abantu nibaikara hamu kionka hanyuma oba omukusara ebintu omuntu ayabaga ayetwaire ombufumbo urundi bakamusanga haiziba bamwatisensoha ogwo baletaga ekibete
umutasera yes that's umutasera nikyo kyo mu
I don't know ebintu ebimo bintu bizibu kukora kikubigara mu rujungu but that means you've gone to marry like some of these days people just go and start I'm moving with my boyfriend in Europe you couldn't move in with your boyfriend. So if you move in with your friend, that means that friend will be paying something, which is called mutasera. And this mutasera, that meant that don't look for your daughter. The daughter is with us, but it was a myth for a girl really to go in such a way. Abokuba omuntu yobagenda ebigambo byakyo okuhambuka narundi kukwata ezigati omwizire bakukywereire ebintu omusajja they used to pay kukwata ezigati nundi kukyweririsa something like that nikokala akasana kamuboire nibayirukiyangana bunyaraira kituwakwata kutyo urundi na hati omuhikire kisemereire kuba kityo so anyway ate ebyo byonna biboire abantu balesere omugole bamunakire bamugabire twagala omulingo y'obuswezi emilingo y'obuswezi eno nkaba ndibalizaho erimu nyingi okuswerwa okubanza kwakiraga okuba kwekitiinisa nkokula okumbagandirege amaka garorangana nyoyo wananka nanko mu banengeso nako bali bati ngokusoro kwabaga kubanzo kwekitiinisa muno then okuswerwa kwa kabiri nikobula omuliro gumukina nayiba muyirukya mwisiba musangira msiri omwisiba musangira iziba bamwatisize soha ye hati omujona mutuwara baitwando chane bide byahondera watosa ngombiro byeta abuse mwisibo bayabaga arepingi ronde bamwataka atikyo kora hanimo bayega banga nabo babo mucyo bamusinire omwisibo bayetekanizaga nibagenda owa batwarayo ebintu byenso byabaga bamwatisize nsanga twali bikyabo obabaga bamuhira hamusiri batwara gefa yetamukini ekimanisa umwe twamusirire kandi
emiringo ene y'obuswezi emiringo y'obuswezi niyo bayino bazaho different types of marriage, because we need to go away for a short break and then return. I know a summary is hard to make for a whole program. Emiringo y'obuswezi then tugibazeho then tugaruke then hakakuhumuramu tugaruke.
Twezi niyomba iroho okusora ko kubanza mbagambire nuko kulokwekisa abazayi bakunibana hanyuma obundi tukyagwamuga n'oko omuntu n'agenda hansi oba tutagenda hansi abasajja bwaitu tubateeza amajuba ojenyi tubateeza amajuba batwerangira kungi ate wakabina okumbagambire okuyirukya okuwatusenswa nibaija korak nibabasasuza then obundo mwisiki high almost in these days nibasangana harugudo nibasangana omukatale mulimbo gundi nababo nibatwarangana batandika kuikara hamu hanyuma nibaba bambagambire obabaga baikaire hamu babakozeki abazaire b'omusajja nibagamba we gende tutwale mutaseera niye ndi mutaseera kyokombiro byaira mutaseera ebyo munabateraga kandi mutaseera is one of the expensive things okwejja kola mutaseera ebyo kandi ogaluka okole emirundi ebintu okubasaba omuswere gwa bunyoro so omuno oguroho nogwobunonkiyaka guno okumukulola omojo nomusibi basangana and then the man goes on his feet and he asks the one manya engagement of band tuweke better then amazire okuinura mwisikino omojo nibulga kukwata nibagenda owaba omwisiki nabo nibaikayo nibachwera. I think that is a common one now. So niye emiringo y'obuswezi.
With the second last, just to appreciate the viewers. I know there are so many people who have gone off because of the poor network they are having from the side, which we can't control ourselves. But yeah, we'll be back and we'll talk about the remaining part of your summary. And then, of course, we'll return again when you come to start afresh, telling us more about marriage in Bunyoro Kitara. Mutyo abanyoro na abanyoro kati na aba friends ba Bunyoro. Muhulirize kana kazina akagenda kwijaho nitwijja kuba ntugaruka hanyuma yokuhumuramu kake having our commercial break. Mutyo muno, let's come back after the break.
Badman Crusher introducing it. Body Money Campo, feel power the magician. Boy, a true love feeling. Sound a bit too man, feel power there, we go. Nyuzi ya nyakarai ya kakurungi baitute kusinga. Baingi bakafuna bakazi baitukanye yowe kafuna malaika. Abayaye bakumparana habukuba nyowe kafuna misibunyoro. Zibakimanyire bikagwa mukama na nyowe karorera ofunire iwe. Ebibazi mbihura babibazani nchulera. Akaisikika kinubyako kakaroga omuyaye. Kankugambire iwe humura nyowe kiro kimuni batseganyira akaisiki kakinubi kampaire live nyamatira akaisiki kakinubyoko akaisiki kakinubi kampaire live nyamatira akaisiki kakinubyoko. Let them talk and talk. Y'all, I want you to know that you're my superhero. But I could show mutima. Nobody for never your corner, body humura. Y'all, I want you to be my wife. See, y'all, I want you to be my wife. Y'all, I want you to be my wife. Oh, come back up and down there. But I saw a kamoto cutting in a center. See, y'all, love me for you, baby. Abakichungu kibarumye nemitwe wenda kutole mukikali ora mukeo Solomoni iguru wenda na hambaga yaitu most film za heyo na kamera akaisiki kakinubi kampaire langu nyamatira akaisiki kakinubi oko akaisiki kakinubi kampaire langu nyamatira akaisiki kakinubi. Zinyine sente bajunkusimire kaisikiwe kwendo mpelavu enda yange kwendo ukizale beautiful. Y'all, I want you to be my redeemer. Love yawe nura kasukari. Oh oh, ebintu byawe byo abanyoni barumyano mutwe. Salma ebintu byawe byo sometimes ibibanagane iraru. Okakikorota iwe kukwata murayo kamunaga muraho. Salma okakikorota iwe kukwata brasho kamunaga muraho. Akaisiki kakinubi kampaire langu nyamatira akaisiki kakinubi oko akaisiki kakinubi kampaire langu nyamatira akaisiki kakinubi oko.
Thank you so much for mwebale yo kuruga ha commercial break kabulikiro. This is Iraka lya Bunyoro in the diaspora, the voice of Bunyoro in the diaspora. Mwebale munonko bungambira. I'm coming back now after the break, acknowledging our viewers baitu bona aba tuning in. We are very sorry for the internet, which is not got to do nothing with us in the studio, but our guest has actually tried her level best to be online. Ninyenda kuijuka kusima Diana Kemrembe. Thank you so much for staying with us throughout this time, and please continue being with us. Amreta's chairway to Hadija Kisembo Mbabazi. Thank you so much again for tuning in and for supporting us every single Sunday. We really appreciate your support. The Lady D Diana from Leeds, thank you so much for tuning in today again and giving us all the support that you normally do. Morina Linda, the chair of Bunyoro Kitara Development Association, naye webale munabwoli kutuha supporti. Tibaingana Freddy, webale muno naiwe as always. Thank you so much for tuning in and to sima muno support yanyu. Kandi novwire abokuwa wire butulekere titugenda kubaza more about many. I'm not going to say all the other names kionka nibo bana bensoboire kuroraho in my chat. Ninyenda just to say atenyi webale muno kubaho samarege yotuhaire about what you have done so far about marriage in Bunyoro Kitara, but unfortunately the internet connection on your side has really failed, so our viewers are actually not really happy with it because they can't hear. They are really eager to hear what you're saying. By tutiwa kusobora nahabweke we are going to cut it short. We will be probably when you return, I don't know when, kionkama nyiro jankuba no garuka, continuing with the other part of the marriage that you haven't covered. Nituija kuba probably puttinga all these things together. I think you've been working on the book. I don't know obohi kirenkana akatabwako to give the everything that you've been talking about in the last 4 series shows you've been with us here on the Voice of Bunyoro. This is actually the 5th part or the 5th show you've been with us here. So ebintu byone byobalize tubayintwenda kubi summarizing today by tutusoboire habwokuba internet yawe eri up off now and people are not getting what you're saying. Na habwekyo we are not going to be able to proceed. I will just want to say thank you so much for allowing to come back again, and especially on this special day of Mothering Sunday, to mother our nation Bunyoro, iwe nkamama wa bantu bujukuru omukaikuru wa bantu, senkati bantu, nyinento bantu, grandmother wa bantu, waija watugambira about marriage. So webale muno kuikiriza kuija kubaha kiro kinu kuija wabazaho ebigambo bikebyo tugambire hati nitugenda kuba nituseyinga. I will just give you a little just to say bye to your listeners who have really been eager to hear from you. Baiti basoboire obarage then nanyo concluding tumalirize shenu.
Okay, abahuliriza baita barungi mukamu waita simu habubwire buno. Thank you very much for listening to me. Sorry for the internet not working very well, but this is an important topic, marriage in Bunyoro, and it is an interesting topic. For me, when I'm researching it, reading it through, I feel so energized, and of course, it is the families first. So through marriage, Bunyoro increases, the Banyoro increases. As I said in one of my presentation, the main thing people used to look at, does that a family, when a boy is going to marry, they give birth, are we going to have children? So that in order for our culture to continue being there. I'm so sorry that you haven't been hearing, but I was doing a summary, and what I'm going to do next time, I hope the network will allow, I will conclude with a summary, and then maybe I will be proceeding on the new things which I have so far researched. So please, next time.
Thank
God
you so
bless
much.
you.
Webale muno mukaikuru wanga nzara tenyi nkawo ugambire gabantu omuhamba kati ali kuera nkobo yenda kweyeta. This is webale muno kuikiriza kuija kuba hamuna itwe hano akirokinu. Webale muno kutuhamwa kasamare ebisane bitusoboire kuolekya tubyolekeze ebitutasoboire tubaire tubina baita bokuba itakusura kubibaliza, so we could not show all the pictures that you've taken a lot of time searching and looking for, but we are sure next time we will be able to show everything. So because Bunyoro, as you said, Bunyoro is a great nation, we would like the family unit to continue, and it is through family, through marriage, that the family can continue and make Bunyoro strong again. We need the population to come up. As you know, in the history, Bunyoro, many Banyoros were killed, and the history, we know it, and as Omkuru Omtalindwa Worukurato Rwa Bunyoro Kitara atugambira about Kabalega, you know what happened. Many Banyoro people were killed, so the number is low. And through the marriage and people knowing more about marriage, the population will go up in the great nation, and of course Bunyoro will become great again. Niko tubaire ntwenda again oije obaze a marriage, so that people get to know exactly what to do, so that they can get married, have many kids, and then the population of Bunyoro comes up again, and we become the nation that Omukama Kabalega the Great would have loved to see go happening or continuing. We continue with his legacy. So mutuganyire marriage jakuba na igaruka akubaza marriage omukaikuru wange. In the next series, and probably this time we'll make sure she's in the studio. Habokubana, of course, na COVID-19 restrictions now have been lifted up slightly, so we might be able to host her in the studio, and if we do that, everything will be perfect. Mwebale muno inywe na kutuhuliriza. Abatatuningire ini next time please muije tugenda kubana omugenyi ondi. We're going to be having an amazing guest again return for next Sunday, same time 6:30 UK time. Na wekyo mutagivinga up mukontinuinge mwije mutuhulirize itu Abanyoro, and please invite many people. Please like our page, share our videos, and make sure that this platform is known across the globe for the purposes of telling people about the great nation Bunyoro Kitara Kingdom, which was an amazing kingdom stretching from Tanzania to Congo to Sudan. You guys, you just have to go and read the history of Bunyoro Kitara to know why we are doing this show. With those few remarks from myself, I want to say thank you so much Kuija Hairakali ya Bunyoro in the diaspora, which is supported by Bunyoro Kitara Development Association and Rise Up Community Inclusion, and it is broadcasted on Voice Show Media UK. Nituija kubantu garuka again next week, same time 6:30. Please remind everyone, share, like our page, and we will be bringing you an amazing topic again next week. Mwikale kurungi mukama balinde inywena, and please stay safe because COVID is still there and COVID is real. Mukama alinde, and we'll see again next week. Nsigaire ndi Caroline Ajuna Kibuka Atenyi omuzirakati wa Hoima City. Mutyo muno Abanyoro n'Abanyoro Kati and friends of Bunyoro. Have a good night. Bye.
Mwebale muno kuhuliriza Eirakali ya Bunyoro kuruga mu diaspora. Until next time, mwikale kurungi.
Katitira karaire kaboine munywani wako. Titi katitira karaire kaboine munywani wako.
Titi katitira karaire kaboine munywani wako. Titi katitira karaire kaboine munywani wako.
Akahoima nikegonza karaire kaboine munywani wako. Akamasini nikegonza karaire kaboine munywani wako. Akakivale nikegonza karaire kaboine munywani wako. Akabulisa nikegonza karaire kaboine munywani wako.
Akagakubirwa nikegonza
karaire kaboine munywani wako.
Akakagadi nikegonza
karaire kaboine munywani wako.
Nakakikuwe nikegonza
karaire kaboine munywani wako.
Akakinyandongo nikegonza
karaire kaboine munywani wako. Katitira karaire kaboine munywani wako. Titi katitira karaire kaboine munywani wako. Abokini wo mwange karaire kaboine munywani wako. Gonzanga karoko mwiko karaire kaboine munywani wako. Niwe nyunyusi yo murukyakya karaire kaboine munywani wako. Omusana ogwehabwe karaire kaboine munywani wako. Engonze zanu kurezini karaire kaboine munywani wako. Otwino tweranke nyange karaire kaboine munywani wako.
Atokini muwange
karaire kaboine munywani wako.
Ekyoma kyange nantagemwa
karaire kaboine munywani wako.
Enzala munzala zeihamba
karaire kaboine munywani wako.
Ligisikarigita eigulya
karaire kaboine munywani wako.
Obwange wange obwekyanda
karaire kaboine munywani wako.
Harukwera wange nkenyange
karaire kaboine munywani wako. Titi katitira karaire kaboine munywani wako. Titi akabanyabindi nikegonza karwaire kabwine munywani wako
akabukonjo nikegonza
karwaire kabwine munywani wako
akabusongora nikegonza
karwaire kabwine munywani wako
akakikizi nikegonza
karwaire kabwine munywani wako
aka ankore nikegonza
karwaire kabwine munywani wako
nakarwanda nikegonza
karwaire kabwine munywani wako
akabulega nikegonza
karwaire kabwine munywani wako
akakaragwa nikegonza
karwaire kabwine munywani wako
akabukoba nikegonza
karwaire